I actually have this trademark, turning your ideas into sparkling realities. I use that term from back 1984 on, and what I really enjoy is listening to my customer and putting their ideas onto their finger or around their neck, and in a beautiful piece of jewelry, of something that they're going to wear for decades and that they can hand down. I try to build everything with that type of quality, and it's really it's humbling, but yet it's very it gives you good satisfaction to know that you've built something that speaks that person's language, and something that they're proud to wear. I'm really more of a personal jeweler now. When someone calls or a jewelry store calls, I try to do the same thing that I've always done, and instead of having a hard storefront, we have a manufacturing area that people can come to. We can sit with them, help them design their rings, and then create something beautiful for them. And a lot of the rings that I make are for folks that don't even live in my state. We do everything online. We design the CAD, we show them the pictures, we talk online, we have a Zoom meeting, and then I can send them the pictures of the ring. And we have some of the top of the line video equipment that some of the major jewelry manufacturers use, that we can actually take 360 videos or whatever the customer wants to see of the wax in the ring as it goes. We're very open about how we manufacture and the processes. We like to show our customer the process so they can see what's going into the jewelry that they're going to wear. They've always wanted a family crest type ring, and they wanted it for probably, he's been talking about it for 4, 5, or 6 years, and his kids were involved, and they just couldn't ever come together on how they wanted it manufactured or what they wanted made. And I guess about two months ago, he sent me a sketch of, a pencil sketch of, this is what we think we want, make it happen. And he gave me the freedom to design into it his personality. I know him well. Since it's a family crest ring, it tells a message of their family. And I wanted the design of the ring and the feel of the ring to represent them. And he was a part of every stage of it. When I'm making something for a couple that's getting engaged, I like to hear who they are, where they've come from, how they came to know each other, and a little bit about their beliefs in their life. When I design their ring, I try to design that into their ring. It sounds kind of hard, but it works. I can pretty much tell by someone's glasses or a dress that a young lady wears what type of ring she likes, and straight lines and angles or curves and swirls. And I like to put their story into it if I can. You can push the limits of your design capability and push the limits of the technology of a Solidscape, and it well surpasses any polymer printer I've owned, and I've owned probably 5. I mean, I've got 2 sitting idle in my back room right now. If I'm going to print something just for somebody to put on their finger real fast to see if that's just the general concept, I might use a polymer printer to do that. But when it comes time to manufacture the ring, it's going on a Solidscape. We want to take our product direct to consumer through the internet, but we also want to support brick and mortar stores. We do that with our sister company, where you won't find our product online cheaper than what it is in the retail store. We want to make sure the retailers are supported with our product. We will be selling into the retail stores, and at the same time offering several different lines of product that I've been working on for way too long, that need to come to the marketplace. It's time. We've got customers asking for it. And so I think it's a good time for us to step out. Where Solidscape plays a role in that is, when you do mass production, if you have that crisp, fine, high detailed master, the master part ring that you make, that you mold to make thousands of, The finer that detail is in the master, the better your molded product will look like. And without a Solidscape, you can't do it. And that's another thing why we use our Solidscape machines. I think it'll help us step into the future with a really fine, higher end design product line that is very it's hard to find in the country today. There's a few companies doing it, but a lot of companies are, even some of the biggest that are friends of mine, are going to the polymer printers because they need that volume to kick it out. And I set a ring today that came from one of the larger suppliers here in the country. They don't use a Solidscape anymore, and I can tell it in the product, and that's okay, but it's not okay for me. I want my customer to be proud of what they have on their hand or around their neck. I want them to be able to hand it down to their kids if they choose to, and I want it to last. I want it to be quality. I think Solidscape will help us get there.